Hi, I'm Stefan from Mix66 and last Christmas, no I didn't give anyone my heart, but I made myself a nice little present. So my father, who is a retired audio engineer, still had one of these lying around in the basement. This is a original AKG C12 capsule from the 60s. So this was used in the AKG C12 microphones. And this microphone capsule is by many considered the best microphone capsule ever made. For example, Abbey Road Studios write on their homepage that the AKG C12 is one of the best known tube condensers microphones in history. The original CK12 capsule is widely considered to be one of the finest condenser microphone capsules out there. The AKG C12 capsules were made by hand and were far more intricate than those fitted to equivalent Neumann mics in the 1950s. These are colloquially known as brass capsules due to the brass housing, although the coating of the capsule itself is sputtered gold. They go on and write about how the Beatles used the AKG C12 microphone on bass, but I think the best use for this microphone is on vocals, especially on pop vocals where you want that smooth and airy high end. Now, given the extraordinary sound of these CK12 capsule from AKG, I decided that I need to build the whole microphone because I cannot record anything with just the capsule. So here's what I did. I bought a DIY kit for a AKG C12 microphone from mikeandmod.com, a French DIY kit supplier. And this is the final result. This is my version of the legendary AKG C12 microphone with original schematics, high-grade components, and the most important component, the capsule in there, is the original AKG C12 microphone from the 60s. If you wonder why I am always saying the original AKG capsule from the 60s, well, there is a reason for that. Because in the 70s, AKG decided to build a new capsule for the C12 microphone. And they decided to coat the capsule with nylon instead of gold. So you can buy the AKG C12 still today. It will cost about $6,000, but you will get the new version with the nylon coated microphone capsule. There is still another C12 on the market from Telefunken, which still has the gold coated capsule, but that will cost you around $12,000. So I could say that this microphone is worth about $12,000. And before we take a listen to how good this microphone sounds, let me show you how I built the DIY kit. I want to show you the process so you can decide if ordering a DIY kit and building a microphone by yourself is a solution for you. So after ordering from their website, the kit arrived about 5 days later, and then it was time to unpack everything. There is this special 7-pin XLR cable because with a tube microphone you need an external power supply for the tube. So you cannot plug this microphone directly into your interface. There are some gimmicks from Mike and Mod. These are all the electronic components including the tube. Then we have a shock mount which is also included. The power supply with an extra fuse. This power supply supports the 230 volts from Europe, but also the 115 from America, so you can switch between them. Then I also ordered a wooden box for this microphone. This is optional and you have to pay about $50 for that. And in the box there is the housing from the microphone. And then it was finally time to build the microphone. For me as a DIY fan, because I love tinkering around, especially with electronic stuff, this was the fun part. But even if you are not a DIY expert, you still can build your own microphone. You just need to have some basic soldering skills. That's it. You don't need any electrical whatsoever skills, because the manual that you can download explains absolutely everything. Just follow these instructions carefully and you will have a functioning microphone without hurting yourself. But you should follow the instructions carefully. The tube operating in a tube microphone requires a really high voltage of about 120 volt, and you don't want to connect such a high voltage in the wrong way. You could hurt the equipment and also yourself, so be careful. Then building the microphone is fairly simple, but I started with the capsule itself, and because I have not used the capsule that comes with the kit, But the original AKG C12 capsule, there was a problem with the holder of the capsule. They were not compatible, so the holder from the new mic and mod kit and the original AKG capsule itself. So I made some adjustments to the old AKG holder and mounted them on the new mic and mod kit. Then I just had to follow the instructions and solder each electrical component on the circuit board. This was quite easy, just make sure that you follow the instructions correctly. Take your time, you don't have to rush anything, and you will have a great sounding microphone at the end. So here is it, here is the finished DIY project of the AKG C12 with the original capsule inside. And now finally let's take a listen to the sound of this microphone. Now, one important thing with tube microphones is that you have to mount them upside down on your microphone stand or on your shock mount. Why? Well, in here we have a tube. And tubes get really hot while operating, maybe you have noticed that with guitar amplifiers, and heat always goes up. So if you would mount it like that, the heat will go up directly on the capsule itself and it could damage the capsule. And obviously you don't want that, so mount it upside down. In that case, the heat from the tube goes up and the capsule itself can remain cool down there. Now let's mount it. And to show you how great this microphone sounds, I set up also a Shure SM58 microphone behind the C12. The capsules line up perfectly, and now I will talk to them from the same distance so you can hear the difference between a $10,000 microphone and a $100 microphone. Now, as I'm not a singer, I will just talk into the microphones, but I already invited a friend of mine who is a great singer to come to my place, and then we will record a proper comparison video where someone sings into the microphone. So let's start. Now you hear me through the AKG C12 microphone and now through the Shure SM58 microphone. The AKG C12 microphone is a large tube condenser microphone which is mostly used in studios. Of course, you wouldn't use a $10,000 microphone on stage, while the Shure SM58 is an industry standard, especially for live vocals. The Shure SM58 is a dynamic microphone, so it's not as sensitive as condenser microphones, so it survives also rough days on the road. The C12 is a high-end studio microphone which is used when you want that smooth, silky vocals. It was used by Prince, Celine Dion, or for We Are the World, We Are the Children. Just watch the video. It is also worth mentioning that both microphones have the same distance from my mouth and also the rest of the signal chain is the same. Both microphones run into my Focusrite Claret Octobri and from there into a RME converter. And I'm pretty sure that you can hear the difference between the $10,000 C12 condenser microphone and the $100 dynamic Shure SM58. So this is it. This is how I built my own AKG C12 tube microphone. I'm looking forward to use this in a real life application, recording some songs with it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos about music production or audio engineering, then please subscribe to this channel. As always, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.